soccer to develop the next generation of professional soccer players. For every goal scored this tournament, Audi will donate $1,000 to the Goals Drive Progress Fund, which will support MLS Youth Academies nationwide. Turnover there, Marvin Loria running forward now. Loria's attempt is a 28th save at this tournament.
Some of these late runs from midfield right now from the Portland Timbers are causing problems. They won it back.
Loria wins it back. Blanco letting fly. Andre Blake at full stretch.
Wow. What a save. Andre Blake this season. He's been sensational for the Philadelphia Union. He's kept them in this tournament at times in a number of these games. And this is Blanco. You think it's in the back of the net, and it is fingertips from Andre Blake. Comes across his goal.
So after all that, the save from Blake, the first corner of the night for Portland. It's Valeri who sends it in. Bobby, oh, it was there. Ebobisse was there as well. Jeremy Ebobisse's fourth goal of the tournament gives the Timbers the early lead.
Philadelphia Union here just switch off. It's Wagner. Just runs across him. Jack Elliott gets dragged towards that near post. Wagner's just falling asleep, not paying attention. Ebobisse just drifts off his shoulder. Look at this. Gets caught ball watching. Beats him to it. And does a good job here. Just redirecting this one on target. And that far post there. Fourth goal of the tournament for Ebobisse. It's a great header. Wagner realizes at the last minute he's beat. Tries to push him off balance. Blake's going the other way, and it's in the back of the net. First time that the Philadelphia Union haven't scored first.
Jeremy Ebobisse struggled for playing time his first year and a half.
We'll have a look at the goal again. And looks at Wagner on the right side of your screen. Just gets completely beat by Ebobisse, who shows excellent composure in that moment. He gets across, realizes the contact's going to come even in this game, but haven't created a really clear-cut opportunity in front of goal. This is the way that the Portland Timbers have played throughout.
Wagner with it. Montero driven backwards a little bit. We'll see Martinez. Martinez will tee it up, and that ball was knuckling. Clark got a shoulder and half his chest in front of it.
Yeah, as he's winding up for this one, you're thinking, well, he's a long way out here. There's a lot of bodies in front of goal, but he gets right through the middle of this. It's excellent strike, and that thing is...
Here again, crossing for deep. Clark stays at home. Montero awkwardly there with Blanco. And is that going to be for a fifth time now? And has no prior penalty attempts on record in his professional career. And he's 0 for 1 as it's over the bar.
Wow. What a let-off for Portland, but it's such a poor penalty here from Santos. He gives the little tiny step run up, and he sends Steve Clark the wrong way, but he's leaning back as he goes to take it, just trying to be too clever there.
Gil Santos, just a few minutes ago, looming large right now for the Philadelphia Union, who will go in at the break, down a goal. Montero once again, Williamson on his hip. Couldn't get it across to Shabilka, but wins it back off of Blanco. Montero now, Wagner driven cross on the deck to a good area. Zuparic was there. It's between the two forwards. Now Blanco's outlet for Niasgoda. And he's able to make a little move on Elliott. Trying to get away. Elliott trying to recover. Support for McKenzie. It's played back. What a touch that is for Valeri. And now Diego Valeri right in the breadbasket of Andre Blake.
Niasgoda on the field with a little bit of filth here on Jack Elliott. Suck you in. 5-hole, nutmeg, see you later. Oh my goodness. And then does so well the awareness as Martinez is tracking back. He finds Valeri, who comes across. You're expecting this one in the back of the
20th game, but it is Jamiro Montero who continues to stand over it. Just shy of an hour. Montero again up over the bar. Ball did just stay in play. Lovely flick by Niasgoda. Diego Valeri coming in. Valeri, Niasgoda, saved by Blake again right out. But Williamson helping it along. Able to play the outlet for Sebastian Blanco. Valeri made a big run forward as well. Chara's up there. Blanco all the way across. Polo picks it up. Scored last time out. Eddie Polo pushed away at full stretch by Andre Blake.
late into the attack. Blanco once again, everything in transition. They're coming down his side on the right, and he always seems to pick the right pass. Just great patience and awareness. This time he picks out Polo. He's bending this one away. Thinks he has his second on the tournament. You see a little side step to the left. He thinks that one's a walk-off. But Andre Blake, the Jamaican, is there again.
2016 Goalkeeper of the Year, the only #1 draft pick as a goalkeeper in MLS history out of UConn in 2014. Ensuing corner for Portland. Valeri, the outswinger, knocked down by Zuperich on the backside. It bounces in. Sebastian Blanco got there from a narrow angle. And is that enough to secure the Timbers' passage into the MLS's back final? Union are going to argue their case and hope they're bailed out by the video.
Well, it's 2 set pieces for the Portland Timbers. And it's a header down to the back post, and Sebastian Blanco completely unmarked. Just nods this one home. Looks clean to me. Header down from Zuperich down to that back post. Nobody marking him. The Union fall asleep once again on a set piece. And it's 2-0 Portland. And it's Blanco again with his 3rd goal to go along with the 5 assists in this tournament.
32nd goal for the Portland Timbers from Sebastian Blanco, the 4th with his head. At 5'7". Now the Godfather, as they like to call him, has a long run back. There's Brendan Aronson. That's the move on Blanco. Aronson now engaging with Duval. Finds the angle for the pass, clipped up by Wooten. Shabilko was there. Clark got his body in the way. That was the chance for Philadelphia.
His great pass from Brendan Aronson, second man running from Shabilko, plays on the second one, and he hits it into the ground right here. It just bounces, takes all the sting out of the shot from comfortable save for Steve Clark in the end. He just stands tall, waits for it, good save.
Shabilko. Valeri running, Niezgoda trying to hold himself onside. Did he? He's picked it up. Niezgoda with Polo as an option, playing for him. It's a last-ditch tackle from Elliott.
And the way that the last 2 went, I would put this one in a dangerous area. Just float one up in the mixer right there. Have some bodies crashing in front of Steve Clark. Give some of those big targets a chance.
The 85th minute now, and it is Montero. 3rd opportunity. It's knocked down by Clark. Wooten there with the rebound. Andrew Wooten scores his 1st goal for the Union. And they've got about 5 minutes plus stoppage time to get one more.
Or disregard that completely and strike it directly at goal, and Steve Clark will knock it down. And Wooten will tap that one home. Good finish. Gets it up over the wall. This time it's on target. Forces Clark to make the save. Nice dipping ball. That one's hit really well. Good pace. Clark can't deal with it. We might just have a late flurry here, John Strong.
Well, that was Clark's 5th save of the game, most of any game at this tournament. And they are just having a look. They did complete the check. Joe Dickerson, the video assistant referee, says it's a good goal. Changes for Portland. Pablo Bonilla is on to replace Jorge Villafana. And Felipe Mora was on to replace Diego Villalobos. Now it's Williamson coming forward, and an outstretched foot there from Elliott to stop that run.
Well, if the Union do come back here, think about that tackle from Elliott to deny the goal from Andy Polo. That would have been the 3rd for Portland.
It was, in fact, Blanco, not Valeri, that came off. Aronson, what a turn in front of Chara. Aronson driving inside, 1v4, falls for Shabilko. He puts it in, and the flag has come up. Unless there's a clear and obvious error by Jeremy Chieso, the assistant referee. 4 minutes at least left to go for the Union to try to rescue this and for the Timbers to try to see it out. Primero Montero clipping into the space on the far side. Long run for Ilsinho. He's going to get there. His cutback cross almost fell for Shabilko. Zuperich couldn't.
You just don't need to make that foul there if you're Montero. This is the cutback here from Ilsinho. Look at Shabilko gliding in. He was wide open at the penalty spot. Can't pick.
Philly to come the other way. We've exhausted the 6 minutes. Blake plays it long. Alan Chapman left. letting play go. Elliott's up there off the bounce. Wooten lays it down. Bedoya picks it up. Bedoya shot through traffic. A comfortable 7th save of the night for Steve Clark, and that's the one that ends it. The Timbers hold on, and Portland will play in the final of the MLS is Back tournament.
And Philadelphia, so Portland, the first team to secure their place in